Now come to other object. Other object. So we read about comet. What is comet? So we learned that comet is kind of object, kind of solid object covered with frozen gases, frozen ice. Yeah, that is the structure of the comet. Where comet lives. So comet usually lives in our Kuiper belt or in our Oort cloud. Oort cloud, the cloud system of cloud that found after Kuiper belt in between the interstellar region. So what is interesting here, our solar system outer region of solar system is called Kuiper belt, and at Kuiper belt temperature found very low. So what happens with rock debris? So rock debris are surrounded by such a gases. Sometime what happens, this rock debris starts revolving around the sun. अब question is that why not they are colliding with the planets? Planets is also rotating here, and this object is also trying to cover the revolution around the sun. So there may collision with planet and this comet. तो हियर द डिफरेंस इज दैट, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात यहाँ पे ध्यान रखनी है कि देखो सपोज दिस इज आवर सन, या हाथ कोई ले लो सन है माउस, तो आवर प्लैनेट्स आर रिवॉल्विंग अराउंड सन ऑन दिस प्लेन, दैट इज द प्लेन ऑफ द प्लैनेट्स. एज फार एज comet is concerned, तो comet following this plane. That is why they are not colliding with the other object of solar system. This movement is called retrograde movement. आ रहा है समझ में क्या हो रहा है कि planets are moving on this plane and this body is moving following this path. So that is why both are not colliding with each other. That is here. यहाँ पे फोटो भी बना हुआ है उसका, तो you can understand with this picture कि that is the retrograde motion. That is why this is not colliding with the other object of solar system. Question is that which object will take longer, which object will take maximum time to complete revolution around the sun? Planet or comet? Planet or comet, which take longer time to revolve around the sun? This or this? Greater the distance, higher the time. Simple formula it is. So they are arriving from which region? Outermost layer of the solar system, that is heliosphere, Oort cloud. So their distance are quite farthest. So that is why they are taking more time than planets. How much time they are taking? So observing such movement of comet is quite difficult. One comet we are aware with that, it is Halley. Halley. So Halley comet takes about 76 years. 76 years to complete one spin. Halley. This. Halley comet. 76 years to complete one revolution around the sun. It was last shown in 1986 and it will again appear in the year 2061. 2061. Again, this was the question of UPSC prelims. Halley comet. Now come to the point. Halley comet. What is interesting with the comet? Now observe this phenomena. Ki when comet is arriving from the Oort cloud, this is covered with the thick gaseous blanket. Now it comes closer to sun. What would be outcome? Gas. This gas, frozen gas, may start sublimation or may start burning. So this may start burning, reason gas. So this may release a smoke behind this moving object. So always when comet comes closer, the frozen gases start burning, and this way tail is being connected, tail is being suppose appears with this object comet. And interestingly, the direction of tails of comet identify. It is always opposite to the place of sun. यहाँ पे देखो जहां भी कॉमेट आ रहा है, टेल इज ऑलवेज अपोजिट टू द सन. क्वेश्चन इज दैट वाई? तो हीट, द सोर्स ऑफ इट इज सन. तो बर्निंग में टेक प्लेस ऑन सनी साइड, बैक साइड मस्ट नॉट heats up. That is why the area behind the sun sign is facing such type of a smoke trail. That is the nature. About one more thing. Is there any harmful gases released by this, or all such gases released by this are beneficial or suppose neutral? One gas found here, that is cyanide. So cyanide is the gas CN, cyanide or cyanogen. That is the gas, poisonous gas, released by such comet when a suppose human come into contact with cyanide, or we may die. Reason, this is a poisonous gas, block our respiratory system. As far as the type of comet is concerned, so there are two type of comet, some arriving from Kuiper belt, some arriving from Oort cloud. So that is the area, both are nearby. So if suppose it is arriving from Oort cloud, the revolution period will be longer than the comet arriving from the Kuiper belt. So that is difference we shall keep in mind. अब आगे चले, कुछ पूछना हो तो बताओ. चलते चले, चलो. क्यूपर बेल्ट और कॉमेट. अब नेक्स्ट ऑब्जेक्ट वी शैल डिस्कस, दैट इज द मीटियोर. देखो, वी हैव मल्टीपल वर्ड्स, बहुत सारे वर्ड्स हैं. वी आर फैमिलियर विथ मीटियोर, मीटियोराइट, मीटियोरॉइड, बहुत सारे वर्ड्स हैं. बट लिटरली all such words are similar. By definition, it was the definition of IAU, International Astronomical Union. This say object, the size of object, if greater than the size of atom and smaller than the size of asteroid, will called meteor. So be it meteoroid, be it meteorite, or all object, all will be called with the same term, a standard definition. By a standard definition, that will called meteoroid. First, make it clear कि when it comes meteoroid, meteor, meteoroid, all are similar. But what is this? What are these? What kind of object these are? So look what happens in our solar system. The rock debris are quite predominant. Several rock debris are moving in our solar system. Sometime what happens, asteroid collides with each other, and when they collide with each other, they get fragmented. When some fragmented, the debris of asteroid collide with planet or collide with suppose Mars-like satellite, this break such satellite into part. So such type of debris when enters into Earth atmosphere called meteor or meteorite or meteorite. Debris, they are fragments of asteroid, fragments of satellite, fragments of planet. So these are kind of litter, kind of debris, kind of garbage. ठीक है, कचरा है ये, चट्टान है ये, पत्थर है जो इधर उधर घूम रहा है. अब वो होता क्या है कि when they enters into Earth atmosphere, थोड़ा एक लेते एग्जाम्पल, you will get this idea more clearly. एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं कि सपोज देयर इज 3 डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. दिस इज आवर अर्थ सरफेस. ये हमारा एक अर्थ सरफेस हम लोग ले लेते हैं, एज्यूम करते हैं कि दिस इज अर्थ सरफेस. अर्थ. तो one object is started falling from the space. The weight of this is just about 5 kg, means it is a small debris. Another object, rock debris, starts falling with weight about 500 kg, and other is 5000 kg. 5000 kg. You know, our earth is surrounded by atmosphere. बहुत सारा एटमोस्फेयर है. Atmosphere consists of dust particle, gases, water vapor, all are there. So when such a debris, such a meteor starts falling here and come into contact of thick atmospheric gases, friction takes places between this and the particle found in the atmosphere. This start burning. So what happens with friction? So this object start burning, and light, means a small particle, burn completely. It burned completely, reason being 5 kg is the mass here. So it burns in our ionosphere, mesosphere it is. Mesosphere of atmosphere, this burned totally. Now, you know, burning of material produces what? Some dust. If we burn a paper, we would have some dust out of that burning of paper. So similarly here what happens, burning of such object releases some dust in atmosphere, and particularly over polar region, such dust get freezes due to very low temperature. So this resembles as a cloud. This cloud is called noctilucent cloud, that is visible over the pole, and that is the highest cloud. That is not a true cloud. Cloud is outcome of condensation of water vapor. So that is outcome of the freezing of the dust particle out of this meteoroid. So this type of cloud found in our mesosphere, and this cloud is called noctilucent cloud. Noctilucent cloud. ठीक है. अब दूसरे का क्या होगा? If suppose weight is about 500 kg, so burning will take place. That is usual phenomena. Our gas, our dust may start friction. This will get burned, but it may possible some sort of remain of this part may reach to ground surface. Is it possible or not? If it is large in size, this may successfully touch our ground surface. So that is called meteoroid. Meteoroid, T wala, meteoroid. So a small debris, if successfully reaches the earth's surface, it is called meteoroid. If suppose it is very vast, very large, in that case, large particle will successfully reach to earth's surface, that is called meteoroid, D वाला. Meteoroid और T वाला यहाँ पे आएगा. Confuse नहीं होना है. That is part of discussion, not will be the part of examination. That is the picture that may make you more comfortable these word. आते यहाँ पे देखो कि क्या हो रहा है. So these are the object that reaches to Earth's surface. Very first, meteorite. So fragment, that T wala, reaches to Earth's surface. A small debris. If a debris is large, that will be called meteoroid. D वाले में ले लेना है बड़ा वाला. If it burn during the course, that is called meteor. So we have three different words to refer the same object come in our atmosphere. Meteor, meteorite and meteoroid. 3 वर्ड है, अलग अलग तीनों का सेंस आ रहा है. अब आगे चलते हैं कि ये क्या हो रहा है इसके साथ. तो when it enters into earth atmosphere, this type of trills appears along with this moving मीटियोर्स, ऐसे ट्रेल्स, धुआं निकलता हुआ पूरा दिखाई पड़ेगा ड्यू टू फ्रिक्शन। तो सम टाइम दिस इज कॉल्ड शूटिंग स्टार। इसी को कहते हैं क्या? शूटिंग स्टार। तो मीटियोरॉइड इज द शूटिंग स्टार दैट यूजुअली आइडेंटिफाई ड्यूरिंग नाइट स्काई। ठीक है, बहुत कॉमन है, दैट इज वेरी कॉमन। यू कैन विजुअलाइज ड्यूरिंग नाइट स्काई आफ्टर 8, 9, 10 PM you can saw this shooting star. About shooting star, meteoroid. Is it clear? यहाँ पे one more thing you shall keep in mind. Size of meteor or meteoroid is lesser than the size of asteroid. Asteroid is quite massive and meteor or meteoroid are quite smaller. They are fragments of this asteroid or the planet or the satellite. So keep in mind. Now, suppose collision taking place, meteoroid successfully collided with Earth's surface. What would be outcome? What would be outcome if meteoroid collided with ground surface? There must depression. Depression गड्ढा टाइप का तो बना ही देगा. If we are throwing a ball, that may create a depression. So this happens, and the best example of this collision is here. About interestingly, what happens? A lake in Buldhana district, Maharashtra. This was the Lonar Lake. Ab, keep in mind, already there were a lake. This was not the first incident when lake fought. It was already a small pond-like lake existed earlier. Due to movement of plate, crater shaped, this shaped lake was already there. Fortunately, this meteoroid collided with the same pond with the same lake, and this expanded, broadened the size of this lake. So, this lake is outcome of multiple process. Earlier it formed due to tectonic activity. Sometime it is called a crater lake. Later what happens? So this meteoroid collided here. So that is also called meteoroid lake, and that is the only known example of such type of collision. And this has been asked many times. कौन सा लेक है? Lonar Lake, which district? Buldhana district, Maharashtra. Recently it was in news when the color of lake changed into pink. So why this happened? That is quite usual. Actually, that is attributed to growth of the algae. हाँ, तो algae जो थे phytoplankton जिसको कहते हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गए. That is why the color of this water changed into pink. बुल्ढाना. अब आते हैं next. अच्छा, one more object is here that we have not discussed. That is our satellite. पहले इसको डिस्कस करेंगे, thereafter we will collect information about the planet and solar system. Next is our moon. So what is the characteristics of moon? We shall read here. Look, actually, like Earth, moon revolve around the Earth this way, and path of revolution is not circular. Rather it is quite parabolic, elliptical. That is called elliptical path. Sometime moon comes closer to Earth, and sometime it reaches the farthest distance. Here, two words is used to refer this position, that is apogee and perigee. चलो पार्ले जी नहीं है, नहीं एपोजी, पैरोजी, पार्ले जी, ऐसे कुछ दादाजी जी वाला लेके आते. तो एपोजी, एपोजी refers the greatest distance between the earth and the moon. That is about 405 000, याद रख लो सीधा सीधा, 405,000 किलोमीटर, 405,000 किलोमीटर. While the nearest distance is 363,000 kilometer. So that is called perigee. Perigee means proximate. P for perigee, P for perihelion, P for proximate. ठीक है, तीनों P से आ रहे हैं. We shall keep in mind when P comes means it is proximate distance. Apogee means farthest distance. Abo, again, as far as the movement of moon is concerned, so moon has very unique movement time period. कि देखो moon revolve around the earth and it completes one revolution in 27 days and about 6 hours. 27 and 6 hour, 27 days and 6 hour it takes to complete one revolution. ठीक है? But interestingly, it takes the same time to complete one spin. Means similar time. Spinning time of moon and revolution time of moon both are the same. दोनों सेम है उसका. 27 दिन यहां भी लग रहा है, वो भी 27. अब आओ, एक कॉन्सेप्ट 29 वाला है ना. हाँ, 29 एंड हाफ डे का एक कॉन्सेप्ट. 27 and the 3 day it takes to revolve as well as rotate. Here one more concept, that is 29 and a half day. What is? तो देखो, this will the time frame 29 and a half we shall discuss with respect to tide. ये tide के समय आएगा. What happens? तो under the influence of gravitational force of sun and moon, tide occurs in our ocean. Question is that कि भाई moon takes 27 and a half day to complete one spin. तो why each tide come after 29 and a half day later? Why occurrence of tide takes 29 day? It must be arrive after 27 day. तो fact is that कि suppose first tide came over India. ये India है, ठीक है, और 27 day after moon will be the same place here, but earth is not constant, that is also moving na. So in between the days India will move ahead. Now moon take 2 extra days to reach here over India. So that is why 29.5 day is measured, has measured for occurrence of tide. So that is different concept due to the movement of earth. अब as far as the brightness of moon is concerned, so you know moon is not the star, so that it does not lit with their own light. Source of the brightness of moon is the light thrown out by the sun over this. अब यहाँ क्या हो रहा है कि एक हम लोग एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं कि सपोज मैं यहाँ पे एक प्लेस कर रहा हूँ अर्थ को, और ये हमारा है सन. दिस बोटल इज सन एंड दिस माउस इज आवर मून. अब क्या करना है, हमें मून के पोजीशन को समझना है विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू सन एंड अर्थ. सपोज माउस इज सन, ठीक है, एंड दिस इज आवर मून. हाउ वी आर watching moon? So when light from this sun falls over moon, this reflect and we are able to visualize the moon. तो इस तरह से मून हमें दिखाई पड़ता है and we are able to see moon only after light falls over the surface of moon. Now interestingly, meanwhile moon light changes with changing course of time. When moon plays just after the earth, moon reaches after this earth means opposite to sun. This position is called full moon. Full moon. A reason being कि at this point of time the full moon can be visualized by the individual living on earth's surface. That is the place of full moon. मतलब हिंदी में पूर्णिमा. तो पूर्णिमा comes when moon or earth comes in between sun and moon. This position, now moon comes in between sun and earth. What would be impact on sunlight? Whatever the sunlight fall over this part, they reflected back this way. So moon must not be visualized by us. We can see the dark side of moon. That is called new moon. So this is the place of new moon. This is the place of full moon. ठीक है. अब डायग्राम पे इसको बता देते हैं तो ये ज्यादा इजी हो जाएगा। प्लेस को ऐसे समझेंगे हम लोग, न्यू मून एंड फुल मून। लेट मी शो यू कि व्हाट वी हैड डिस्कस, कि इफ आई से कि दिस इज द पिक्चर ऑफ सन, हियर आवर अर्थ एंड दिस इज मून। तो when light falls over the surface of moon and it gets reflected back, the phase is called full moon. This is called full moon. When light falls this way on moon surface and we are here, earth, so this phase is called the phase of new moon. All such light falling over the moon is reflected by the moon in space. So we are not able to visualize the surface of moon. यहां से जो भी लाइट पड़ेगा बैक साइड में वो पीछे चला जाएगा। तो दैट इज वाई एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग वेरी डार्क नाइट, अमावस्या। दैट इज कि इफ दैट पोजिशन solar eclipse, why not eclipse? Why not eclipse? So this is about to come. The topic is about to come. A reason why not eclipse taking place with each rotation of moon. हर रोटेशन के साथ हर मंथ में इक्लिप्स नहीं आते। Eclipse only come during certain time frame during particular month. Reason being कि like earth, तो earth is tilted in its axis. Axis means in its orbit. Earth is tilted 66.5 degree in its orbit. Earth orbit is not flat this way. Rather, earth is revolving around the sun this way. As far as moon is concerned, so moon is not revolving around the sun on this flat plane. Rather, there is a tilt. About 5 degree moon is tilted this way. So this way moon revolve. Ab it is very hard, that is a very peculiar celestial phenomena when all three objects come into a straight line. If it would be a straight line, only then light would be prevented 100% by moon and by earth. So due to axial tilt, what happens? During this course of time, eclipse do not occurs. Eclipse only occur when both achieved, all three achieved linear position that will called, later we shall discuss, Syzygy. So Syzygy is the position when achieved by the sun, earth and moon, only then eclipse occur. And why eclipse not occur? Reason being tilt of, axial tilt of, orbital tilt of earth is there, orbital tilt of moon is there. So due to tilt, this do not happens.